he got drafted, he ain't with no notion. He just went and got that shit done. They go get it done. Okay, anytime ready. And I ain't tripping. They come in tripping, they leave out tripping. Gotta go to work. You tell them that you made a mistake. And you right here. And I'm citing my sources, but you still I get the share right punching it out. It's like you made a reputation. And you did that happen. Okay? How did you beat his ass? No, I'm the big one. And I'm okay with it. You know, it was the real pain. I think I got a lot. How long have you been on horse? 2 years. 2 years. How long have you ever had? 7 months. I don't calculate. But you got kids or like in your movies. Two different kinds of why'd you marry him? You impregnated you once or twice. So you picked ass what was a felons. And you gonna complain about it. I need you to stop right here, man. I need you to slow down. I need you to slow down. Rich knows that. I'm not gonna let you get on here. Black men are not. Your ass is not a felon. It's how I'm so gonna let you back with this around talking to me. Black men ain't here. They ain't this, they ain't that. Shit. Yeah, take a nice strong drink, sip it on. What you talking about, black men to share my religion? And I'm tired of since like you running a reputation in the criminal code. You can be. Scrubs. That's what's left, John. That's what's left. And all your sexual transexualities and abuses. And shit in Spain and stuff.
It's the food. I'm doing something right now. I'll call you up there, okay? So give me 5 minutes, okay? Okay?
Because they can't do that shit right. That's not true. It's not. It's not. It's not. I get your shit right so much that you picked up your ass and now you picked it up. That's right. That's right, man. See, this is what you want to do. Because you can't run a damn interview. Because you keep, you know. So, you know, so if you hang on, you have to get 8 out of 10 black men are raised by mothers. First time they encounter people, ask who's present, usually teachers. So first time they encounter me, because of me. And I just get into athletics. I'll tell you what's, you know, so he's raised around them too. Okay, in the schools today, there's no more recess. There's actually in the classrooms taught to sit. Themselves like girls. They're all allowed to go out and pair up stuff and sleep. That's what they taught us in class and then, okay? And then you see the average mother wants to put her son safe. So she's not going to put her son in martial arts. Anything about do you have any friends that have children? Do you have boys? Yes. Do you have any friends that have boys? I guarantee you they treat them, I guarantee you they treat them boys as they guarantee you she's easy. That is true. She almost treated it like her baby, you know. See, he's younger. Did you resent that? Yes, I know. I know. I sat down and counseled many women. And see, they're compensating for their boys. And here's the thing. The mother is trying to make sure that you protect yourself. And if you do something not being raised, that's from God. She didn't tell you to become smart, right? She really didn't be the She raised her son to be a softer man. So it's true. Oh, that's what you but
Long with that. Let's get this game started now.
It's the same way. See, I was motivated to actively fight against them. And here's the thing. I need to understand. You know you're not doing no work. It doesn't matter. Reading the very things that cannot stand. He's soft. So at 38 years old, you have 2 years old. Okay. So, are you looking to do the music or what? I didn't hear you. You know, you say you want to be somebody's wife. Yeah. Sis with it. Sis, sorry, that's your question. You would have it go down anyway. I can't say it because it's just so good. I understand it. I understand what you did. Because like, now, just like everybody else in the world. See, that's what hurts so many of our women, because you won't go ahead and just say, yeah, I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of this. I want to get this out of the conversation. You can say, okay.
Yeah, so
You to bring to the table from because most times I think they know how silly they would be saying one person. I say that's what I mean. You said and live an unproductive life to produce power. What I mean is, you he's taking care of everything. And she is now. So I've been in the place for 7 years. So everything I mean is, I get good at my see how we train, the motivation, the energy. So that I've been in the place 47 years. So everything I get good. Give me so much, I love this shit so much. Everybody else has to get back. So I'll be able to take videos, see Johnny videos, see how we train, the motivation, the energy we bring to the gym. So the house same class that they were now. This boy's coming here to talk about it.
Welcome to Houston, Texas, in the house Bill Yeoman and Andre Ware built home to the Houston Cougars, where the fans are ready for liftoff. Today, a battle in the Lone Star State, and when you play another team from Texas, it just feels a little bit bigger. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth as always.
Yo, what's the word, player?
And Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
I'm chilling, man. Chilling, playing this NCAA, man. Gotta get this game, man.
He'll bring it out. It's Addison.
Oh, you already know.
16 would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Mustangs offense takes the field to start this game off. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that the entire, not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often.
Come on,
he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete.
Alex, what's the word? Will.
As soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break.
Me and Alex, we was just talking about hitting up postings this Friday. Yeah, you trying to slide, player?
After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Merritt.
I'm telling you, man.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in the game. easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times, not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. The quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Line getting set on 2nd down.
Got to, man. Coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction.
I asked Juan, he said something about work.
Connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
About work. So you got to see about work first.
Pick up and a first down for this offense. And the Mustangs have pushed it inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the move. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Hand off from the shotgun. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
The Mustangs have it with a 1st and goal. He's got his man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Dropping back, it's Merritt. Still looking on the move. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live the play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. Third and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. How about that job to get down in the nick of time to avoid the big hit? And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it, no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit it over the top. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them. But you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, my God.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching,
what's the word?
Anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on
looking deep down the right side. And it's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cougar! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal.
Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. For Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
I like the decision by the quarterback. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking to throw, it's Merritt. Oh, he makes the catch. At the 35, he's got room. He's off to the races. And they are pushing.
What? Are y'all serious? What was that?
Field, a big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you
Bruh,
have
both
to
of them got to
tackle
get
the
cut
catch.
for
When
that.
this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Reads it, fires complete. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. On the ground with the counter. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
You know, you're in the red zone. You bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting a run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, SMU!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And he made the extra point without problem. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Need. Trying to get to it.
Oh, he got to open
Not
it.
much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Give to the running back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. The Cougars get enough for the first down.
You know, I think there's a lot of people in the stadium that were wondering, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field? But the gamble paid off.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
Jesus, he is just
behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Dropping back, it's Need. He finds his man. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch again. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
1st and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of his spot.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Got to get everybody on the same page. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Houston.
And that's exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution to drive by that offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity.
What in the world? How did y'all?
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points.
Right there! Right there!
For the half. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Trying to make magic with his feet. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Merritt. Zings it complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw.
Oh!
Time lets it go. Got the back over the middle. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball a wide receiver. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Coming after it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, Dave.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Back to throw, it's Neat. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
That was incomplete. I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, looking to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take another shot here. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You can see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's looking to throw it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Mustangs will put it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Power football with the run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Cougars will hustle to the line. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice
yeah, finally
right?
got him. Thank you.
Where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Handoff to the single running back. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Houston is moving it quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground.
Oh, that was fake.
At the 40, there he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football.
Y'all could have picked him up.
But again, this opens up the pass.
Oh, shoot.
Everything in balance.
I should have hurried up and hiked that ball off.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the Cougars will have a first down.
And I know it's not sexy, but those little runs just keep you on your heels, keep the sticks moving, making you understand, like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be patient. A lot of offenses aren't patient. They get too big play happy, wanting to force the ball down the field. This offense is staying nice and patient right now.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. When they put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
With jet sweep pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Houston has it with a 1st and goal. Got his man quickly. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
They'll run it up the middle.
Oh, I thought he was going to pick him up.
The end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal.
Woo, thank God.
And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
It really doesn't matter how big a boy you are. You could be huge out there at wide receiver like that guy is. If you don't set your feet first, you're not going to be accurate with the throw. You can't make sure you give that wide receiver a chance to win a jump ball if you don't get those feet set first.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Oh, that's...
Got room at the 35. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Mustangs in the hurry-up. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Inside a minute to go here in the third. Quick completion on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Makes the catch and knocked down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there.
At this point, all you need to put is a release date, and then that one trailer did it for everybody.
He works that one in nicely. And they make the tackle now before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as
I don't think you should.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. First down to start the drive after the break. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. So he'll help the completion percentage, but not the yardage. Stop for no gain.
And he got it to his running back, obviously making a good decision, but nice tackle on the play. Way to get the running back on the ground and not give the extra yards off the catch.
And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have...
Bring it back.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a second down play. Dropping back, it's Merritt. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end, nor the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously, you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this game.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And third and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Line gets set, first down. The run from the shotgun.
Oh, shoot, I ran right
there. Give him a couple to the 16.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Touch pass on the line. Space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first.
I don't know why you haven't.
They need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive
Do it.
started.
Do it.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run. When they're going between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Might as well give it to him again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
First.
Stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Like, don't look for me.
They picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 37.
Hey, little one.
Takes the handoff. It's Stewart. And I think he'll give him 2 on
Oh, what
that
the?
2nd and 8 coming up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. They'll go right back to it. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Good W right there.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.